Okay, good morning to all. Okay. Yesterday we stopped for up to first position, follow position calculation, and last position calculation. It's correct. So once again, I will discuss with for yesterday problem. Then we will complete for today's session. We will complete the problem and also third models. Okay. After that, we will start for in fourth model in next class. Okay. Once again, I remind the problem. Just listen here. Now we are doing for RE to DFA, that is optimization of DFA based pattern matcher. This is for comes under for the problem of regular expression to DFA problems. Okay, regular expression to DFA problem. So what we'll do first, we got to construct for the given problem. We got to do for first thing is you got to do for the this is the first construction. You got to augment the given regular expression. You got to use for the special symbol is hash symbols. Okay, so here you are giving for regular expression mean you got to add for the at the end of the expression you got to add for the hash symbols. Similarly, I got wrote one expression a bar b the whole star int a. This is the regular expression. Now I am adding for the one special symbol concatenation symbol. That symbol is hash. This is the first constructions. Okay. What about the second thing? Second thing, you have to create a syntax tree for the given expressions. Okay. So in that syntax tree, we are having for two things. You have to consider for two things. One thing is all the leaves are alphabet symbols. All the leaves are alphabet symbol. All the leaves are alphabet symbol. Second thing, all inner nodes are operations. All inner nodes are operation. All the leaves are alphabet symbol. All the inner nodes are operator. Okay, it's clear. Third thing is you have to number for each alphabet. That is, you have to positioning for each alphabet. You have to give the some positioning of the given syntax tree format. So this is the three things you have to consider for the given problems. First thing. Okay, first. So after giving you, I am giving for the one expression. After that, you have to do for the first thing is you have to add the special symbol. Second thing, you have to create the syntax tree for the augmented regular expression. Then in that syntax tree, we have to consider for two things. One thing is all the leaves are alphabet symbol. Plus you have to add hash also. Okay, hash also one type of symbol in the leaves node. Then inner nodes are operator. Inner nodes are operator. What about the third thing? After constructing syntax tree, you have to give the number for each node. Each leaves. That is A, B, C, then hash symbol you have to given for numbering of the data for the given syntax tree. Now it's clear. Now I'm going to the next thing. What about the next one? The next one, this is the problems. This is the problem. So in that problem, so first thing you have to add for the hash symbol. This is the first steps. It's correct. Second step, this is for you are creating for the syntax tree format. This is for your second step. What about the third step? After that, you have to give the number for the all the alphabet plus symbols. So you have to create the syntax. I got for two consideration you got to do in your mind. First thing is all the leaves are alphabet and special symbols. It's correct. The nodes are operator, hash operator, star operator, dot is nothing but cat node. Okay, this is for cat node. This is for star node. Okay, so you have to create the syntax tree. You have to consider for two things. One thing is all the nodes are operator. The leaves are alphabet symbol, alphabet and symbol, alphabet letter and symbol. Now it's clear. This is the second thing. Third thing, you have to give the number for all the leaf nodes 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the thing. Then you have to draw some things. Just little you have to draw for the RE to NFA diagrams. This is for NFA diagrams. Now we can got clear idea. I revise the problems. Not at all start the problem. I revise the problem for yesterday problem. I just revise it. So for giving the regular expression, you have to first add the augmented hash symbol, concatenating the symbol. You have to add for the hash symbol for the augmented regular expression. Second thing, you have to create the syntax tree for the given expression. In that syntax tree, you have to consider for two things. One thing is the leaves are alphabet and symbols. The nodes are operator. Second thing. Third thing, you have to give the number for the all the syntax tree. Then after that, you have to draw the RE to NFA diagrams based on the given input symbol. A bar be the whole star, A hash. Now it's clear. Then go to the next step. Okay, what is the next step? After that, so in that you have to calculate for, first you have to calculate for the first position. First you have to calculate for the first position. Second thing you have to calculate for the last position. Then third thing you have to calculate for the follow positions. So after completing the first three steps, then you have to go to the next one. What about the next thing? The next step is you have to calculate for the first position, last position, nullable, then follow position. Nullable will be included both based on the first and follow position only. You have to calculate for the nullable values, nullable value. Then after that, follow positions. Now it's clear. Okay, so how to calculate for the first position, last position, and follow position? Based on the data only, you have to complete that problem in RE to DFA. So NFA mean you have to add for the epsilon into the given problem, but DFA mean no epsilon will be added into the given problems. It's clear? Okay, then I go to the next steps. Now it's clear? Okay, after that, first you have to add the hash symbol. Second thing, you have to create the syntax tree. In that syntax tree, you have to mind, in your mind, you have to consider for two things. First thing is all the leaves are alphabet and symbol. Second thing, all the inner nodes are operator. All the inner nodes are operator. What about the third one? You got to give the numbering for the all the syntax tree. What about the next step? You got to calculate for the first position, last position, and follow positions. Okay, then I go to the next step. It's clear. Just to watch the problems. Okay, this is the follow position formula. This is the things, nullable value. We'll see. This is for just you have to in your mind, you have to just mind it in the tabular column. So because in your mind, the tabular column only, you got easy to understand your mind only, you got to solve the problem clearly, easily, not clearly, easily. So without the table, we can't complete the problems. So this is also one type of 2-mark question. Write the how to, computing nullable first position, last position, how to compute the nullable value first position and follow last position in DFA problem, and you have to draw these diagrams. Okay, this diagram. Okay, what about the first thing? What about the first thing? In that problem, here the first one is, in tabular column first one is, the leaf label is empty. That is mean no values. It will be indicate for empty mean the nullable is true. The first position is 5, last position is 5. Okay. Second thing, the leaf label having some position, either alphabet symbol A, B, or C, mean it is indicate for false. Nullable is false. The first position is having some value, either 1, 2, or 3. The last position also having some values. Last position also having some values. Okay. The third thing, R node slash symbol C1 slash C2. C1 slash C2. So what we'll do? The slash mean the left child will be indicate for C1, right child will be indicate for C2. Always the leaf inner node is, it's always operator. It's correct. So in that RE to NFA or constructing syntax tree, in that left one is indicate for C1, the right one is indicate for C2. Okay. How to calculate for the nullable formula? Nullable of C1 or nullable of C2. Then first position answer is, you go to merge for the first position of C1 union first position of C2. So C1 is left child value, C2 is right child value. Okay. So what about the first position? How to calculate? In C1, this is for C1. Okay. So in C1, I am having numbering for, I'll give this some alphabet symbol A. Okay. How to calculate the first position, last position? In A, I have the numbering. After that, what we'll do? After creating the syntax tree, you got to give the numbers. It's correct number. So A is nothing but 1. In C2 is nothing but B. C1 is indicate for A, C2 is for B. So in that A, I'm having numbering for 1. B will be, I'm having numbering for, I mentioned the numbering for 2. What is the first position? So the first position mean, in A, left side will be indicate for first position. The right cell will be indicate for last positions. Now it's clear. So in the root node, left is C1, right is C2. In C1, I am indicating one alphabet symbol, that is nothing but A. After creating the syntax tree, I am giving the alphabet symbol. After that, I give the numbering for numbering symbol. That is the second consideration. What is the first position? What is the last position? First position mean in left side will be indicate for first position. So this is for C1. So this is for first position of C1. The right side is indicate for right of A is indicate for last position. So this is last position of C1. The what about B? B. So B in left side is, you can tell. What is the thing? First position of C2. In right side is last position of C2. Now it's clear. First position of C1, first position of C2. Last position of C1, right position of C2. So in alpha giving the number, in left side is indicate for first position, right is indicate for last position. So here, so everything, it is the meaning. Left is indicate for first position, right is indicate for last positions. Left is indicate for first position, right is indicate for last position. So what we'll do, you have to merge for the first position and last position. First position of C1 union first position of C2. So what about the first position of C1 is here 1. First position of C2 is 2. So you have to merge 1, 2. Now you can got the clear idea. Just listen the class, then only it is easy to understand. Without we can't do anything. Then last question means you got to merge. Last question of C1 is 1, last question of C2 is 2. So here 1 and 2. Okay, then this is for what about this? This is for R node. The next one, cat node. The dot is nothing but it is represent for cat node. So what about the cat one? Same thing. C1 mean the C1 left child is first position, right child is same thing ma. Same first position, last position will be considered for same procedure only for all the node. Now you can clear. Here one thing is there in first position, how to calculate first position. If nullable of C1 mean, nullable of C1 mean you have to merge for the first position of C1 and first position of C2. The node is not nullable mean you have to write only first position of C1 value you have to write. Which node is nullable, ma'am? Okay, which one is nullable? Which one is nullable mean in cat node, the previous node will be indicate for star node mean the star is nullable. Star node only nullable. If you are not having for star node for the previous thing mean, what will do? You got to write the first position of C1. Again check last position of C1, same thing. If nullable mean you got to merge for the last position of C1 and last position of C2 value you got to merge. Otherwise you got to write last position of C2. First position mean first position of C1, last position mean you got to write for the C2 value, not C1 value. That is the main thing you got to differentiate. Just you got to mind it. The node is nullable mean both first position, last position you got to merge for the C1 and C2 value. The node is not nullable mean in first position you got to write for C1 value, in last position you got to write for C2 values. Okay, what about the star? Star, this is for star node. Dot is nothing but cat node. The star is nothing but star node. Star node means the true is nullable. Then you got to write, just write the first position of C1 value. Here you can write the last position of C1 value. Now you can got the clear idea about this tabular column, how to compute the nullable value, first position, last position for the based on the syntax tree data. It's clear? Okay, then I go to the next steps. This is one type of 2 mark questions also. Okay, then I go to the next steps. Okay. Then how to complete for the follow questions. So in that follow question, we are having for 2 rules for defining the function for follow questions. So we are having for 2 node. One is concatenation node. Another one is star node. Concatenation node, another one is star node. So concatenation node mean what we will do? That is dot thing. The left child is C1, the right child is C2. This is the thing. So I is a positioning of last position of C1. So last position of C1 means here I am indicating 1. This is for 1. Here I left first position of C1. This is for C1 na? This is for first position. This is for first position. This is for last position. So left child C1. I'm indicating left side C1. The right side is C2. C2. Okay. So last position of C1 here. Last position of C1 is 1. First position of C2 is here 2. 1, 2. So 1 and 2 are in follow position of Y. So 1 and 2 have to be follow with which position? Follow position of I mean we have to follow with next data. Next data. So 1 and 2 can be follow with. What about the follow with? It can be follow with 3. That is the thing. If it is available for 3 numbering is available, we have to use it. So this is the first rule for defining the follow function. Which node? Concatenation node. Concatenation node. Okay. What about the second function? In second function is star node. Okay, star node mean you have to write this is for first position. In right left child is first position, right child is first position, right child is last position. Last position. Okay. So in n is a star node and I is a position in last position of n. This is for last position of n. What about the last position? Here I am indicating 1 value. Here I am indicating 2. For example, left child is 1, 2. Right child is 1, 2. So last position of n, then all position in first position of n to be follow position of I. Okay, so I is a position, last position of n, then all position in last position. You have to calculate for last position. So last position of n, then all position in first position of n in follow position of y. Okay, so you have to complete the last position. The last position have to be follow the all position in first position of n with follow position. After that, the first position of n 1 and 2 can be followed with the next positions. Okay, so this is for the second function. So this is for concatenation node. This is for star node. This is a 2 rule for defining the function for follow positions. Okay, so first you have to complete the first position, last position for the each node. So after creating the syntax tree, you have to specify the number for syntax tree. Then after that, you have to compute for the first position, last position for the each node. After that, you have to calculate for the follow position of each position can be completed, can be compute the values based on the syntax tree. So this is the main thing. It is focusing on the depth first traversal of the syntax tree. Depth first traversal. Okay, now we can got the idea. Okay, then I go to the problems. Okay, this is the problems. This is the problems. Okay, how to complete the problems? Okay, we will go for the problem. Okay, then you can go to the problem. So what is the problem here? The problem is a bar b the whole star a hash. Okay, what we'll do? First I draw the problems. First I draw the syntax tree. A bar b, then whole star, a bar b the whole star, a bar b the whole star. Then here indicate for cat node dot symbol, then a dot a, then cat node. Everything it is indicate for dot symbol. Cat node slash hash symbol. This is for the first tree. Now you can check the indent syntax tree. All the nodes are operators. The leaves are alphabet symbol and alphabet and symbols. Then after that, what we'll do? You got to specify for the numbering. 1, A for 1, B for 2. Here in that A for 3, in that hash for 4. Okay. So, okay. This is the 3 steps you are completed. First, you got to add the hash symbol. You got to add the hash symbol. Based on the given problem, you got to add for A bar B the whole star into A hash symbol. You got to add the hash symbol. Second, that you got to create for the syntax tree. Third step, you got to give for the numbering. Now all are listening the problem. After that, you got to give the numbering for the given problems. This is the first symbol, 3 steps. Okay, then what about the next step? You got to calculate for the first position, last positions. Okay, then before that I will set for the left child is for C1. It's correct. The left child will be indicate for C1. The right child will be indicate for C2. The left child will be indicate for C1. The right child will be indicate for C2. The left child will be indicate for C1. The right child will be indicate for C2. It's correct. Okay. So this is A will be indicate for C1. The B will be indicate for C2. Here star will be indicate for C1. A will be indicate for C2. Here in that value in the dot for C1, this is for star is C2. Okay, it's clear. Then of A numbering for 1 is the first position is A left cell will be indicate for first position. A right cell will be indicate for last position. Okay, so what we'll do, you got to just check that this diagram. Check the diagram here. In that left child is this is for C2. 2 mean first position of C2. Okay, so A is C1, B is C2. In B, left one is first position, right one is last position. So this is first position of 2. First position is 2. Last position is last position of 2. This is the diagram. So the red is indicate for first one. The blue is indicate for last position. Now it's clear. So left is indicate for first position, right is indicate for last position. Okay, then you have to complete R node. R node mean just with the tabular column only you have to complete that problem. Okay, you guys check. Here in R, what we'll do? You got to merge for the first position of C1 union first position of C2. So in first position of C1, what is the first position of C1? First position of C1 is 1. First position of C2 is 2. So you got to merge 1, 2. 1, 2. Here you can check for the right side is last position, right? So last position when you go to merge for the last position of C1 is 1, last position of C2 is 2. So you go to merge for 1, 2. Now it's clear. Then you can go to the next one. Next one is star node. Star node means what we'll do? You got to write the same value. First position C1 value you got to write for star of first position of C1. In here, the 1 and 2, you got the last position of C1, you got to write for same star node in last position of C1. Up to now it's clear. Okay, now you can go to the next node. Next, this is for dot. Dot is nothing but I told that previous thing, cat node. Cat node we are having for two things. If the node is nullable mean, you got to merge for the first position of C1 value and C2 value you got to merge. Same as last position of C1 and last position of C2 value you got to merge. The node is not nullable mean the first position you got to write for the first position of C1 value. The last position you got to merge for the last position of C2 value. It's correct. Okay, now you can go to the next thing. Here, okay, now you can go to the next thing. Here, I am calculating for this node, cat node. So the star, you have to check the previous thing. The previous thing is star node. Now I said yesterday also said the star node only nullable. So you can check for in star, you got to check for the C1. Left child you got to check, the left child is star value. The star mean the node is nullable. The node is nullable mean what we'll do? You got to merge for the first position of C1 and last position of C1 value you got to merge. So the first position is 1, 2, last position is 3. So 1, 2, you go to 1, 2 and 3 you got to merge mean the cat node of first position of C1 is you got to merge 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you can check cat node. Cat node check for the last position. So in last position, the right child is you are having any nullable node, star node, it will be available. It is not available. It is only available for the A characters, alphabet values. The A is not nullable because it is not a star node. The node is not nullable mean you got to write. You got to write for the, this is for last position calculation. Last position mean the node is not nullable mean you got to write for the last position of C2 value you have to write. 3 you have to write. Okay, so the node is nullable mean in left child of C1 is star node. So in cat node, the star is nullable. So you have to merge for the first position of C1 union first position of C2. First position of C1 union first position of C2. The node is not nullable mean this is for right child. Right child you have to calculate for the last position. Left child is first position, right child is last positions. So here in that right child. So in that you have to calculate for the last position mean in dot node left is first position, right is last position. Last position mean you have to calculate for this node is you got to write for the store is not node is not nullable mean you got to write for the last position of C2 value. So here you got to write for 3. Last position of C2 is 3. Okay, now you can complete that. Then go to the last thing. This is also cat node. Cat node mean nullable, not nullable. Two things is available. You can check the left child of C1. Left child of C1 is star dot. The dot is nullable node. It is not nullable. Then what we'll do? You got to write for the first position of C1 value. You got to write. This is for first position of C1. You got to write for 1, 2. Here you can check right child. The last position of value right. You can check right side. Hash symbol. Hash is nullable. It is not nullable. Only star only nullable. Then you can write for the last position of C2 value. The last position of C2 is 3, 4. So you got to write for 4. Now you can got the clear idea. Okay. So this is for DFA problems. I think you got the idea, clear idea. Okay. Now I can go to the next step. So you have to add the hash symbol first step. Second thing you have to create for syntax tree. Third thing you have to specify for the some numbering of values. Fourth thing you got to calculate for the first position and last positions. What about the next thing? You got to calculate for the follow position values. You got to calculate for the follow positions. How to calculate the follow position? We are having for two things. One thing is for concatenation node. Another thing is for cat node. Sorry, star node. So based on the two rules to define for the functioning of follow function, follow position, you have to complete the problems. Okay, now you can check hash star node 1, 2. So what is the first thing? The first position of C1, the last position of C2. So we are having, now we can clear the problem. Okay, now check for the follow position. So follow position we are having for two formulas. You are correct? What about the first formula? Concatenation node, do function. What is the concatenation? In n is a concatenation node with the left child C1 and right child C2, then I is a position in last position of C1, then all position in first position of C2. Last position of C1, then all position in first position of C2. Okay, last position of C1, just mind it, last position of C1, first position of C2. Okay, last position of C1. Now we can specify the data. Last position of C1, then first position of C2, then all follow position of 5. Okay, now you can complete for the each node 1, 2, 3, 4. We are having for 4 numbering. Each numbering you have to calculate for the follow positions. Okay, here you can check the first position, the 1, 1 and 2. 1, 2 you have to check. Now we are calculating for 1, 2. So this is 1, 2. So last position of C1 is, here you can check last position of C1, 1. First position of C2, 1, 2. So you are now calculating the first position, 1, 2, 3, 4. Individually I am calculating, represent the value. This is for positioning. This is for follow position. Okay, now just check it. So the last position of C1 is 1, the first position of C2, then follow position. So 1 can be follow with 2. So 1, 1. Okay, see here you are representing for 1 can be followed with 2. Then the last position of C1 is 1, first position of C2 is 2. So the 1 and 2 can be followed with follow position of I, same position. So 1 can be followed with 2, 2 can be followed with 1. Okay, 1 can be followed with 2, 2 can be followed with 1. Okay, so 1 can be followed with, sorry, eraser. 1 can be followed with 2, 2 can be followed with 1. Same position. So 2 can be followed with 1 comma 2. Okay, then all position in follow position of I. Okay, this is for concatenation node. What about the star node? What about the star node? You got to check the star node. The star node having for next function. What is a star node? In n is a star node, then I is a position in last position of n, then all position in first position of n. Last position, then all position in first position, then follow position of I. Last position, first position. Okay, now you can go to the thing. Last position, first positions. Okay. Last position of n. This is for star node. Last position of n, then all position in first position. This is for the first thing. This is for second thing. So the 1 and 2, the last position of n is star node, last position of n is 1 comma 2. The first position of n is in star node is 1 comma 2. Then all position in follow position of I. So 1 comma 2 can be followed with the next position, next follow position is 3. So what about the 1 and 2 can be followed with next symbol is 3. Okay, now we got the clear idea. The last position of n is 1 comma 2. The first position of n for star node is 1 comma 2. Then all position in follow position of 5. So the 1 comma 2 can be followed with the next position is 3. So 1 and 2 can be right for 3, 3. Okay, then what about the next symbol? Next symbol is 3. 3 mean 3 is a dot node. Dot node mean what will do? The last position of C1, last position of C1 is 3. First position of C2 is 4. So the 3 can be followed with 4. Then all position in first position of I. What about the fourth thing? The fourth one. Fourth about the fourth one. Fourth one, the last position we are having next node, it is not available, so it is indicate for null, empty values. This is for follow position calculation. I think you got the clear idea. So first you got to specify the hash symbol. Second thing you got to create the syntax tree. Third thing you got to numbering for all the syntax tree format. Then you got to calculate for the first position and last position. After completing first position, last position, you got to calculate for the follow position of n. So this is the follow position we are having for two rule. One for cat node, concatenation node. Second for cat node. So star node is concatenation node is cat node is the last position of C1 and first position of C2, then in follow position of I. Then star node is the last position of C1 and first position of C2, then will be first position of C2 in, then follow position of I. This is the problem. Okay, so this is for conversion of RE to DFA problem. After completing first position, last position, then follow function, you got to create for the DFA regular expression diagrams. Regular expression REDNF DFA diagram. Diagram it without empty symbol, you got to draw the diagrams. Okay, then we go for the next step. So this is the problems. Okay, then go to the next step. So this is the algorithm for regular expression to DFA algorithm. Regular expression to DFA algorithms. This is for computation functions. Okay, so here you can specify for the numbering. Specify the number. So what is the number here? A B the whole star, A hash. So A is 1, B is 2, here A is 3, hash is 4. Okay, so what is the first position of 1 is 1, 2, 3. The follow position of 2 is 1, 2, 3. 3 is 4, 4 is empty. Okay, so this is for answer. So the follow position of 1 is 1, 2, 3. Follow position of 2 is 1, 2, 3. Follow position of 3 is 4. Follow position of 4 is empty. What we'll do? Then you have to complete for the DFA problems. DFA problem. How to complete for the DFA problem? This is the procedures. This is the procedure. Okay, we will do next. So this is for minimization. It's not required. It's enough. Okay, then we'll complete for the next steps. So what will be the next step? So here, after completing a first position, last position, follow position, Then only you have to complete for the RE to DFA problems. RE to DFA problem. So after completing first question, first question, last question, follow question, you have to complete for the DFA problem. How to complete? Okay. Once again, you have to check for the one more problems. Then only you have to each idea. Then only you have to complete the RE to DFA diagram for previous thing. It is easy to complete the way. Okay. So here I am giving the problem is a bar b the whole star ABB. A bar B the whole star ABB. What we'll do? After that, I give the numbering for hash symbol. You have to give the numbering for given formulas, hash values. Okay. Then what we'll do? I create for the syntax. This is for syntax tree format. In that syntax tree, we have considered for two things. One thing is the leaf nodes are the leaf is alphabet and symbol. The nodes are operator. It's correct. Okay. This is for second consideration. Third consideration, what we'll do? I give the numbering for all the data. I give the number. What will be the left child is C1, the right child is C2. Just you have to mind it. In C1 left is first position. In C1 right is last positions. C2 left is first position. C2 right is last positions. Okay. So left child is C1, right child is C2. In C1 left child is first position, C1 right child is last position. That is first position of C1, last position of C1. First position of C2, last position of C2. I think you have got the idea. Now I complete for the problems. What is the problem? Here. 1 left first position, 2 last position. 1 first last position of C1 is 1. First position of C2, last position of C2. This is for cat node. Cat node means what we'll do? You go to merge for the first position of C1 and first position of C2. 1 and 2 can be merged. Here, last position of C1 and last position of C2, you got to merge for 1, 2. Cat node, star node mean you got to merge for same thing. First position of C1 value you got to write. Star mean last position of C1 value you got to write. Then here check. This is for cat node. Cat node mean what we'll do? You got to check for the previous thing. Star. The star is nullable mean you got to check. You got to merge for the first position of C1 value and last position of C2 value you got to merge. Here first position of C1 is 1, 2. First position of C2 is 3. So 1 and 2 can be merged with 3 mean the answer is 1, 2, 3 for the cat node first position of C1 values. It's clear? Then here check in right child dot node cat node right side is last position will be calculated. Last position means it is not nullable. Not nullable means you got to write for last position of C2. Here last position of C2 is 3. Last position of C1 is 1, 2. Last position of C2 is 3. So you got to write for 3 values. Then go to the next tree, cat node. Check previous thing. It is not nullable. It is nullable. It is not nullable because here left child for dot symbol, right child for B values. So you got to write first position is you got to write for the first position of C1 value. Last position is C2 value you have to write. So 1, 2, 3. Here you can write for 4. Then dot node, cat node. You got to write. What would be right? This is not nullable. Nullable means first position of C1, last position of C2. Here you can check. Dot. Not nullable. Not nullable means first position of C1, last position of C2. You got the clear idea, ma? Okay. So after completing first position and last position, what we'll do? You can go to the. This is for fourth step. First position, last position calculation is fourth step. Then what about the fifth step? Fifth step is you got to calculate for the follow positions. Fifth step you got to calculate for the follow positions. What is the follow position? You can go for the next step. Okay. This is for follow position formula. If n is a cat node with left child is C1 and right child is, if n is a cat node, left child is C1, right child is C2, then every position, last position of C1, then all position, first position of C2 and follow position of Vi. Okay, last position of C1, first position of C2. So n is a star node, I is a position. This is for the second formula. Okay, what about the next thing? Here you can check. Next cat node. So this is for cat node calculations. Now you can check. Okay, how to check? We will do. Okay, then you can do the problems. Okay, right. So we are having for 5, 6 numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The node is 6 nodes to calculate for the follow positions. So how to calculate? The last position of C1 and first position of C2, then in follow position of 5. So the last position of C1, then you can check previous thing. 1 and 2 can be followed with 3. So 1 and 2 can be followed with 3. Then 3 can be followed with the last position of, this is for star node, cat node. So cat node being first position, last position of C1, last position of C1, first position of C2, then follow position of 5. This 3 can be followed with 4. Here you can check same thing. Last position of C1, first position of C2. So 4 can be followed with 5. So 4 can be followed with 5. Then 6. 6 also cat node, concatenation node. So last position of C1, first position of C2. Then on follow position. So last position of C1 can be followed with the first position of C2. That is 6. So 5 can be followed with 6. 5 can be followed with 6.